What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. George Washington. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Slavery. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Freed the slaves. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. World War II. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Communism. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. New York. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Because there are 50 states. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. July 4. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. A change to the Constitution. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Life, liberty. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Checks and balances. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Africans. When was the Constitution written? (1787). 1787. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. U.S. diplomat. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Freed the slaves. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Communism. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Guam. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. The Star-Spangled Banner. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. We the people. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Capitalist economy. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. 6. We elect a president for how many years? 4. 4. Who was the president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Woodrow Wilson. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Sets up the government. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The Civil War. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Japan, Germany, and Italy. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Fought for civil rights. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. The Constitution. How many amendments does the Constitution have? 27. 27. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Congress. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. All people of the state. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Fought for women's rights. Name two national U.S. holidays. President's Day, Independence Day. President's Day, Independence Day. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Speech. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Everyone must follow the law. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? This answer will vary. In what month do we vote for president? November. November. Who vetoes bills? The President. The President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Provide schooling and education. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Serve on a jury. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote, join a political party. Vote, join a political party. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Civil War. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. California. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Franklin Roosevelt. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Reviews laws. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Democratic and Republican. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. At age 18. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. 100. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Because of the state's population. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. The President. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. John Roberts. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson. Who was the first president? George Washington. George Washington. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. World War I. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Missouri River. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. New York Harbor. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Cherokee. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. The President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. 2. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. The vice president. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. 9. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The United States. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. American Indians. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. James Madison. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. 435. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Republican. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Freedom. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. To print money. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Citizens 18 and older can vote. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. 18 and older. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. July 4, 1776. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. The Louisiana Territory. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Because of high taxes. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Congress. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is the capital of your state? This answer will vary. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Obey the laws of the United States. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. The Speaker of the House. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Advises the President. Who is the governor of your state now? This answer will vary. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Vote in a federal election. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. April 15. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The Constitution was written. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights.